Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Average Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, you are so not invited to my bar mitzvah. Adam Sandler movie, Netflix. Now, I was seeing things, it has the entire Adam Sandler family in it, at least his daughters and his wife. I think that's all he has. Guzmán is in it, but his wife is in it, Jackie Sandler, and his two daughters, looks like. And then also, what's her name? How do you say it? Idina Menzel from Frozen, and so they're all in this, and it's about a girl who's having a bar mitzvah, and she's preparing for it, and things start to go bad, and they threaten to ruin the entire event. Okay, seems like it might be more for my daughters than it would be for me. I kind of invited them, but they didn't hang. PG-13, whatever. You don't even know what that is anymore. Here's the catch here. Like, I don't know if I was, I know they advertise, and I'm sure Netflix has some kind of Facebook stuff going on that makes you think. Like I see people, oh, this is one of Adam Sandler's better movies on Netflix, that kind of thing, and maybe it is, but it's only 6.0 on IMDb, and 4,282 people rated it so far. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna check it out based on what I saw on Facebook. I would have watched it anyway, but we're going to get to it now, so stick around. I'll let you know what I think. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of You're So Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah. And full transparency here. Oh, I'm excited to see Ragnarok. That's coming on. Anyway, sorry, that comes up on Netflix. You know how they put you right into the next thing. But full transparency here. Honestly, I probably got less than 10 minutes into it, and I realized this is not my demographic. It was really, like I said, more geared towards probably my daughters. However, I felt it was little more mature than I'd like for them to see. Now, one's 11, the other one's 15, whatever. That's just fine. And it's a PG-13. And how about that? I was just discussing this with my 11-year-old. In the PG-13 movies, now, I guess the rule is you can use the F word one time. Like, that's silly. Like, why? Like, just don't. Or use it. Make it an R-rated movie. I get it, you want more people to see it, but then why are you doing that? I don't know. That kind of, whatever. That's not why I'm not crazy about this film. But, right in the beginning, less than 10 minutes, I almost turned it off. And I was like, hey, it's going to take me forever to find another movie to watch. So I'm just going to go through it and see what it's up. So Adam Sandler really has a very minimal role in this. He's good when he's in it, but it's really about his daughters, right? And by the way, they're all talented. I thought that was pretty amazing. He knew his wife could act, and I know his daughters have been in other things, but they not a significant role like this. So his youngest daughter, she was the protagonist in this. I don't know, the lead character, whatever that is, in all of this. And his older daughter, she was pretty good too, but she's more of a side character. And so, okay, it's not my demographic. That's okay. I've seen many movies, and I've seen a lot of TV shows that aren't my demographic. I can make it through. It's going to make me laugh. There are some laughs, which is great. But it really, I want to say irked me. I did not like the premise. I shouldn't say the premise of the movie. The premise of the movie is they're all going to have all of her and all of her friends and everybody in her class are all going to have their bar mitzvah, right? And she wants it to be extra special, and she has a crush on a boy, right? And she has a best friend. So it starts to, bad start happening in the friendship and trying to get with the boys and another group of girlfriends, all this kind of stuff. Really like teen drama, right? Which is fine. Everything else was playing out well, but then to see the lengths or the things that these girls decide to do, specifically our main character, how, her words, bratty, selfish, just awful things at this age. And I think, again, I was telling my 11-year-old, and maybe there's going to be a life lesson here. And yeah, I get it. I think, for me, you have to think about, forgiveness, all that kind of stuff. But it's just, you know what I mean? Just so self-centered, so, only worried about results for herself, not for somebody else. Really to step on anybody to get with what you want. It's like, bosses and stuff like that. It's like the corporate world almost from a 13-year-old girl. So, and she did a great job acting and whatever she was written here, but it's just like those kinds of things just really, really bother me. There wasn't so much, there was a little bit of bullying. I'm not saying what she did was bullying, I guess. Maybe it is. But it was more like a feud rather than a bully type aspect. But one kid was bullied the whole movie, they never made it better. The poor kid likes Journey, never stopped believing. He got bullied, and for no reason, poor kid. And they never corrected that. So there's all that kind of bad stuff happening throughout this entire movie. And even when somebody had the opportunity, I'm not going to spoil it, has the opportunity to apologize in a big way, it was very crude and rude through the apology. It was just like, really? Like, oh, whatever happens, happens. Somebody's going to make a big apology. It's going to be in front of a lot of people. You would think it would be very heartfelt and meaningful, and it would make you be like, oh, okay, maybe. But no, just as mean as the rest of it. I mean, not as mean. There still was a hint of it was more like a backhanded apology, if that's a thing. Like, hey, I'm sorry, but you guys all stink anyway, kind of stuff. It's like, so didn't feel much better after that. The grand gesture, okay, whatever, but I will not let my daughters watch it. I don't know. I get it. I think it's more of a, hey, this is not how you act kind of movie, but still, I better calm down, anyway, that's it. That's what I got for you. A little disappointed in it. From two sides. I knew what I was getting into, but I didn't expect to be this upset at the end of it. So there you go. That's what I got. And maybe that's the way the generation is, the world is now, and I'm here in this little bubble, not interacting with anybody, and so that's what I got. I don't know if I was helpful at all, but definitely a 5 for me. And it's not about, and this is where the difference in my ratings come in. Like, I do like things for their acting, the cinematography, the direction, all that stuff. Fantastic, all that stuff. But it's just the things that make me feel, and that's the way I kind of rate movies, on how it makes me feel after the movie's over, along with all those other things. And although the acting was, like I said, impressive, they're talented, I guess it is, you pass it on to your kids, whatever that is. Hereditary. But I don't know. That's it. I'm trying to defend myself, and I shouldn't have to. Alright, that's it. Hopefully you stuck it out this long. If you did, I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.